So what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Photo Conversations, where we have conversations about photography, film, and so much more about life. Last year, a friend of mine introduced me to an acquaintance, someone that I met for my very first time, and we had a conversation. And apparently, he was in the field of production, so he was well versed with photography and film. And my friend was like, "No, you guys should, at some point do a podcast. You guys should work together." You know how creatives sometimes are skeptical about other creatives when it comes to partnering on doing work. But as usual, I'm always open to new ideas. I'm open to making connections. So we made acquaintances. We met up in different places. Then at the end of last year, we met at a place where we were working together on a project. I was doing photography. He was organizing the entire event. He was doing the graphics. He was doing the setup of the event. And then it's at that moment that I got to know him better. I got to know the kind of work he does. And recently, I called him for a podcast. He's a very special person. Whatever he's doing right now is not something that we are going to find everybody doing. It is something very unique. But the beauty is, because he has a filming background, he has merged the filming background with this other thing, and together he's creating something amazing. Joshua Kweyamba is a creative. I don't want to put a label on him because he does so many things. So Joshua, I'm glad and excited to have you here.
What an intro, Ambrose. Thank you for having me, man. This is amazing. I'm glad to be on this podcast. I can't wait for us to get into this conversation, man.
Amazing.
I am Kweyamba Joshua. I'm a fragrance enthusiast. I love perfumes to the core. But what I do in my daytime, my day job is I work for Apt Media. Apt Media is a production house where we do video photography, documentations for all kinds of projects. Mm-hmm. That's mainly what I do. So I'm in two fields. I'm into the media field. I'm into the beauty, fashion, and in that realm, I'm into the perfumes.
So Joshua,
yes, sir.
I like the fact that you've been able to merge the two fortes.
Yes.
Your strength. You've merged them to create something interesting.
Yes.
I'm the kind of person who is a little bit skeptical about perfumes, fragrances.
Yes.
But when we had a conversation about what you do, the podcasting and all that stuff, but then I also got to watch your podcast, and I kind of gravitated towards the fragrance world.
Yes.
And for me, what attracted me was your passion. The way you spoke about perfumes, you'd pick up a perfume, then you talk about it.
Yes.
And man, at the back of it, there's a little bit of poetry as well. I'm like, this guy makes you want to use this perfume. So, how do you get to this?
How do I find myself in that space?
Yes.
I have to rewind back and take you way, way back. So this whole passion begins from my papa. He was a very fly guy. He liked dressing up nice and smelling nice. Full time. So I would always go to his dresser and get his aftershave, the Old Spice in a white bottle. And I would also tap my cheeks and go to school.
Without beard,
just cane on, and I go to school. Then I eventually started growing into it. And people at home started realizing that I am into perfumes. So they started buying me perfumes until I got to an age where I could make my own money, and bought my first perfume. I started collecting a lot of perfumes. It went from I love perfumes to, okay, what's intriguing in here? What do I like about this scent? Who made this scent? What were they thinking about? So I was getting the science of perfumery and the art, and I wanted to know what a composition of a fragrance is. So it also got to a sentimental value to me. You remember me telling you Old Spice? That was my father's aftershave. But when I smell, he's not with us anymore.
But we smell it anywhere.
When I smell it, my thought goes to him.
I remember when time for school, after holidays, time for school came. I was in a boarding school. So what we would do, because we knew we wouldn't go with these perfumes at school. I'm talking primary school. I was like in P4, P5. So what we would do, we would get the perfumes and spray them on either our pillows or the bed sheets.
Yes.
And for some reason, even when these bed sheets were washed,
The scent was still
stick
yes,
for a long time. Now you've talked about the sentimental element of perfumes.
yes.
Now I'll tell you this. My mom passed away when I was very young. But when that perfume
Yes.
is sprayed anywhere, and I'm trying to remember, it had the name Paris, Game of Paris.
Game of Paris.
Game of Paris.
Okay.
Yes, it was not so expensive, but the scent always
was
stuck. So now, when you talk about the sentiment, for me, when you spray that perfume, nothing comes to mind but my mother.
Your mother.
So for me, the sentimental value of a perfume is
Yes.
something very interesting. So
Yes.
you're right when you talk about the sentiment.
You get where I'm coming from. Like, for instance, I have this thing right here. It's a Hugo Boss. From the lineup, I even have so many I didn't carry, but that are way better than this. But I remember I had a girlfriend back in the day, in my first years at campus, and she bought me this perfume. And it doesn't only remind me of her, but it reminds me of the time. My campus life is all in this bottle. So when I spray it, I'm in that space. I am jolly. I'm back to my
Okay, now let's go back to
my journey with fragrances. Like I said, from my paps to relatives gifting me perfumes to now I can afford my own perfume. Now that I can afford my own perfume, I don't want to waste my money. I want to do research and spend my money the right way on the fragrances I like. I've now switched my mindset from trying to impress the ladies around me to find what is best for me. And I got myself in a space where I'm like, I can't be the only person who thinks this way. I need to find people who are like my kind, perfume lovers, but who love it to the depth, to the core, and look at it not more than just a compliment getter, but a science with art. So there are several creations here that have different stories, different tales, different formulations for different occasions. Like, for instance, this is Ingenious Ginger, a fresh ginger scent. When I say that, it's sweet, and there's a ginger note that is prominent. You catch it? Yeah. Very nice scent. But for the hot occasions when it's really hot, that is something that I you would gravitate towards too.
So now, I mean, I've seen your podcast.
Yes.
It's called
The Fragrance Life.
The Fragrance Life.
Subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
The Fragrance Life.
Fragrance Life.
Shameless
Guys,
plug.
Make sure you subscribe to that podcast, and you'll be able to actually get to know more about perfumes.
Yes.
Maybe you might actually pick interest, because I mean, this gentleman really has his knowledge right about perfumes. But now, so now you're at a point where you know about perfumes. You want value for your money.
Yes.
But then how now do you make it a podcast?
Okay. Remember the COVID-19 time. There's no work.
You have a lot of time on your hands.
You have a lot of time on your hands, and you have a bunch of perfumes. So I started procrastinating. I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do a review tomorrow. A year passed. But then I kept realizing all the people that knew me, before they go and purchase a perfume, they talk to me. Hey, man.
You are the plug. They're
I
like,
was the
"Good guy."
plug, man. Tell me, will the chicks be like, eh? I'm like, wait. Beginning of last year, I picked up a bottle, switched on a camera, put on some lights, and I spoke. I freestyled it. Like, I just spoke about the perfume, and the feedback was good. We like that. We need to see more of that. Now, remember, this comes at a time I was watching also a lot of fragrance content, because I was fascinated about this for my own personal reasons, like I'm collecting for myself. But now I'm in a space where I want to also do my own review and talk to my people. Not the way they would talk to us. I know there are some scents that are not marketed for us. Our weather is different. But if you hear them talking about it out there, it's amazing. You get it here and it's not working for you. So I wanted to speak for us. And I wanted to be a very honest reviewer, and I wanted to give in-depth reviews, not to go beyond it's smelling nice. I wanted to go into, to give you a proper review, so that you don't waste your money.
For me, what I find interesting for sure is how you blend the two.
Yes.
Yeah, and how you blend the two elements of your love for perfumes,
Yes.
but also the work that you do in
Yes.
production.
Yes.
And it's one of the things that I always tell young people that sometimes you don't have to look outside of yourself to be able to find something valuable to do. And by something valuable, I mean something that will eventually pay off in the
Yes.
long run. I know the podcasts that you do, maybe it's not paying off like instantly, like people are paying
Yes,
you
sure.
or YouTube is paying you or all of that. But I know there is a value that you cannot quantify.
Yes.
People coming to you and they're like, man, what would you recommend?
Yeah.
That is value. And I feel that value hasn't yet turned into the
money.
actual money.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'll give you an example. If I'm a broker, house broker,
Yeah.
and then you ask me, man, is there a house around Chambogo? And I'm like, oh, I know 2 houses.
Okay.
And I show you those houses, and I don't even ask for money. I'm like, waliwe nyumba waline wali. It could be free advice.
Yes.
But there's a value
There's
to
a
it.
value to
There's
it.
a value to it. There's a time value. There's also the intrinsic value of the information itself. So I feel that what you're doing, bringing these two passions together
Yes.
and merging them to form a podcast is
Yes.
something that people should borrow a leaf from. But moving forward, how do you review a perfume?
How do I review a perfume?
So just first review for us one here, like
What's your pick?
okay, sure.
All right. This is Cedrat Posay. If you're into perfumery and you're getting into the niche category, this is your entry level. This is a pineapple woody scent, a high compliment getter. This is an eau de parfum concentration, meaning it's above 30% oil concentration in this thing. Take my word for this. If you went to any review and looked this up, the reviews are all positive. And trust me, I did a review on this thing. And this has been one of my most watched series. I have a series called Fragrance Friday, and the segment where I talk about Cedrat Posay. I cut clips and put it on TikTok, and it went into the thousands. That I didn't see that coming. There's a reason why people gravitate towards this thing. It's an amazing scent. You actually need to get yourself one as well.
Hey, economy. But the other thing I think that you should share with us here is most people perceive perfumes as luxury.
Yes, they are.
Perfume as luxury. But is it actually luxury? If you go way back, I think
yes,
perfume have existed, for a very long
for a long
time.
time. Yes,
They may not have existed in this form.
yes,
But perfumes have always existed.
yes.
But I do not know how now it's some form of luxury. And it's like how you told me, man, you should get one of these. And I'm like, man, do I have the money? You get it?
Yes.
But beyond the scent, what value do we get from some of these perfumes?
You see,
of course, we talked about the sentiment. That one is undisputed.
Yes, that's undisputed.
I'm either victim or
yes,
or a proponent for it. Actually,
yes. You see, when you walk into a room, people will judge you. There's judgment in any room you walk into. So it's from how you look, what you're dressed like, and what will intrigue someone is how you smell. Do you smell for the occasion? Do you smell like you're here to work, or you're or you're just for there?
But you've had there are countries like Japan,
yes,
that having a perfume strong enough could be perceived as
pollution,
pollution or harassment.
Yes,
harassment.
Yes,
man, I've been in a place where I think like at a washing bay,
yes,
a guy drives in with his Mercedes.
Yes,
A-mail, blue tech.
Yeah.
And I'm standing like probably 10 meters away.
Yes.
The guy opens the door.
Yeah.
And you can smell that perfume.
Yes.
I don't know. For me, when people say harassment or pollution, I mean, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line and say, you know what? Okay, this is too much.
Yes.
it's polluting
Yes.
the atmosphere.
Yes.
Or this is just good enough.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and probably that also brings us to perfume etiquette.
Yes.
You know? So
Yes.
maybe, how does it work? Where do we draw the line?
Okay.
Where do you draw the line between onogaya ayagala kutulaga ukonti in a perfume? You
Yes.
get?
There's the people normally, a person like that probably has one perfume, and it's a norm here that people want longevity. I want something that will last 24 hours, that is powerful and strong. But that's not the occasion. You guys are working in, let's say, cubicles. You're in an office space. You don't want to be smelled all over the place. Yes,
yeah.
you want something that is mild, something
subtle.
yeah,
It's
something
not,
subtle, classy.
It's not making noise.
No, it's not making noise. So you have to have scents for different occasions. A loud scent works best if you're clubbing, in a loud concert place, or that's where those work best. You're going on a date. You don't want to come off offensive or too out there. You want to be subtle. Same applies in a workspace. You want something subtle, but the difference is in a workspace you need something aquatic and fresh. Then on a date you want something that will seduce, something sweet.
Or maybe when you're going out to do sports.
Yes.
Because I've seen deodorants for sports.
Yes.
You know, and the basis for selling them is that specific niche sports.
Yes.
I remember Adidas. We used to when we were in school,
Adidas, yes.
Adidas, Nike
as
all
well.
That, yeah, you know.
Navy as well does. Yeah. So it comes down to the sense you pick, and comes out who you are as a person. You can't wear this thing to a gym. It's too powerful.
Maybe it's for a dinner, not a gym.
No. Yes.
Okay.
You can't do this. Is too sweet. This is more like date night. Now you can't wear this for the ladies can wear this as their daily. For a gentleman, this should strictly date night.
And something that I find interesting about perfumes, the perception is that a perfume has to smell sweet.
Yes. But
there are certain scents I've smelled. It's flat.
yes.
But you feel its presence.
Yes.
It's identifiable. It stands out, but it's not. And I think those are the subtleties.
Yes.
That only if someone that has experience in
Yes.
perfumes
Yes.
can point out.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you ask me, one of the challenges I get is like when I go to the supermarket to buy a perfume.
Okay. Why the supermarket?
No, like
yes.
Now when I smell one, I can't.
You can't smell
I'm confused
the
now.
You're confused. Oh, man.
You get the feeling.
I get the feeling. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know how you get so good at differentiating those smells.
First, if you know how to pick out the notes, like for instance, Fragrantica is your friend. You can Google and find out the notes that are in a perfume. And
Wait, notes?
Yeah,
What's that?
like the ingredients that are in a perfume.
Okay.
Like let's say, for instance, I told you in this, there's some pineapple, there's some woody notes. I told you in here, there's some ginger, there's some amber. Amber is a sweet synthetic resin that is put in this thing as well. Then we have this also sweet tropical vibe, holiday. This is the kind of vibe it will give you. So when you come down to picking up your scents, and this is very important, I always tell people as a rule of thumb, test your fragrance on your skin. It's far much different from when they give you a blot at a perfume store and you smell it on a strip and when you put it on your skin. Because we all have different skin pH levels. So the way it performs on my skin isn't the same way it will do on your
another person's skin.
It will radiate in a different way. So I always tell people, test, give it some time, walk out of the store, give it about 2 hours. Does it suit your profile? Now you don't want to be a CEO guy smelling like a sports guy. Yeah, it won't match your outfits. Like the way you dress needs to come off like the way you smell. That's just how I think about it. Like today, I woke up and it was cloudy. I was like, I need something sweet, something mild. I'm coming for a podcast. I know Ambrose is into the heavy scents. I don't want to offend you. So I had to come with something light.
Something light.
Something light.
Yeah. So I like the whole idea of studying your environment before you decide what perfume to wear.
Yes.
I think that is thoughtfulness.
Yes.
And the issue with our society is when you see something that you do not agree with or something you don't understand, most times people kind of dismiss
Yes, they do.
that thing and then move on and with that indifference. But I think if we gave fragrances time and, understood what they're all about, people would appreciate them more. But I think it's also a very good thing that you are championing this. I would say you're the ambassador for fragrances. The only person I know that is doing fragrances and has a podcast. So people need to learn and understand things.
Yes, they do.
But that means people need someone to guide them. And that's the space you're feeling. For me, and it's no one has appointed you. You've appointed yourself.
Yes.
And I think that's the era we live in today. You do not need anybody to appoint you.
No,
you will make your mistakes along the way and learn. But if you are a determined person, it means you do the research. It means you put in the time and the effort to learn something. Yes. And for me, that's the reason I have you here, because I'm inspired by that. Now, one of the reasons I have you here is I never have anybody here that doesn't inspire me.
I'm glad I do.
You inspire me.
Glad I do.
And one would imagine, what's the connection between photography and fragrances?
Fragrance, yes.
The connection is infinite.
Yes.
First of all, there is photography for this. People do photography. People do marketing. There is no marketing without visuals today.
No, there isn't.
You need to have visuals for it. It could be a class where you're teaching people about etiquette of perfumes. It might be an explainer.
Yes.
So we are actually connected, and this is now the main reason why I brought you here.
Okay.
Because you're special. How special are you? I think the elite of the future, the millionaires and the billionaires of the future, the leaders of the future are going to be determined by one thing: the ability to connect.
Okay.
To make connections between different things and create this value out of the things that are connected. I'll give you an example. You are doing perfumes. Perhaps perfumes give you money. People buy, But then you're also a production guy.
Yes.
You do your own events. You've done events together. But then you've seen the connection between the events and this.
Yes.
When you go to an event, everybody has a perfume.
Yes, everybody has an event, yes.
How do you connect the perfume and all these things? For me, that ability to make connections is what makes people rich or poor. Is what makes people leaders or not leaders. So for me, that's one of the reasons I brought you on this podcast. And man, that inspiration is still... now, this goes out to the young people. Look around your environment.
Yes.
Look into the things that you love to do. They may not be able to pay your bills today, but sometimes unlocking the financial viability of something is the ability to make a connection with another thing.
Well said.
You get?
Yes.
A jerry can in itself doesn't make sense, but when you go to a well and there's water and then put them together, then the jerry can get value.
Well, yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that value, I think, is what determines, it should be an inherent characteristic of every entrepreneur.
Yes.
So for me, man, the first time we met, I was like, okay, producer, videographer, blah, blah, blah. And remember my day said we would do a podcast together. But my mind ran to okay, we're going to do a podcast about filming and blah blah blah. Yes. But look at what we're doing a podcast about.
Totally something different.
Totally something different. Yes. We're doing a podcast about fragrances.
About fragrances, yes.
Yeah. So for me, that's very important. But then also talking about now, we're going back to the fragrances.
Yes.
So a friend of mine got me these two.
Okay.
From Japan. And I really, really love them because of the scent.
Yes.
So apparently, they work like a matchbox.
Yes.
So it's incense.
Yeah. Nice.
It's incense.
Okay.
So you light it up like on over dinner, or maybe you want and then it has a subtle smell.
Before I even smell it, from culture, from Japan, not slowly, they're just opening up to the world now to release their fragrances are now coming to the world. And they all have something, they have something similar. They're all fresh, mild, but last.
It's very mild, but it's
Very mild.
very nice.
This is nice.
So I usually put it on my table when I'm going to work, and it has a nice scent.
It has a nice.
So this brings me to something interesting. So
Okay.
fragrances have been around. People, when you talk about fragrances, people are thinking of their bodies.
Yes.
But fragrances apply in different spaces.
Yes.
The kitchen,
The
the
kitchen.
bathroom. I've been to hotels where they light
Yes.
something. If you've been to like a spa.
Yes.
So
Yes, there's always something, an incense vibe to it. That
yeah, so maybe can you speak to the idea of fragrances not just being, when you talk about a perfume, no. There's much more.
There's much more.
Detergents that have
Yes.
There's
fabric softeners that have different
so I think it really cuts across.
It's
Cars.
as well. This actually can date back to thousands of years. I remember I was doing some research on a perfume house from Electimus, London, and they used to scent the fountains in Paris thousands of years ago with rose water. Like you're walking around the streets,
And you just-
and the streets have a very nice vibe around it. And I'm like, that was interesting. We don't do that anymore.
You know?
We're not doing that anymore. So when we're looking at how fragrances act in different spaces, you can set the mood for your home. You can set the mood for your office. You can set the mood in your car with different scents. It still comes down to who you are as a person and what kind of energy you're trying to put out there. You see, what that already tells me something about you. I can smell that and know, this is a very calm guy. He doesn't want that loud noise around him and all. That's that kind of profile. When somebody will give you something and it's woody, it's a blast, you'll open the door and it will hit you like a wave, like, hey. And that's the macho guy who will want to be like, I'm here, I want to be seen and felt. Yeah. So there are different kinds of people with different kinds of...
But you know, like when you think about it deeply,
Yes.
you realize fragrances are everywhere.
Yes, they are.
Everywhere. There's no single aspect of life that doesn't need a perfume.
They...
Mention one and I prove you wrong. Cars,
everything,
planes,
everything.
toilets,
Yes.
Dinners, spas.
I always tell people, there are people I've met who tell me, no, I'm allergic to perfumes. I can't stand them. But they have air fresheners. They have, So I keep telling them, no, you've just not found your right perfume. You haven't found something that sits well with you, something that is light enough to not to intrigue your sinuses and all.
But that's interesting, man. It's like, and that's why I love these conversations. When you have conversations, certain narratives open up. Memories open up. Like I told you, the memory of my mom, because of a perfume, certain things open up. And that's why I like to keep my conversations very, very unfiltered.
Yes.
I don't want to send you questions and all that. Because this is coming from me, you know?
Yes.
So I think conversations like these are very important.
Yes, they are.
And I'm just going to continue having conversations with people that inspire me. For me, the prerequisite is inspiration. You inspire me, we're going to have a conversation. It doesn't matter what you do.
Yes.
And also talking about the love and passion for things. I love old cars, and people find it strange. I think we need to get comfortable with being very strange.
I
because,
totally agree.
When this guy, man, likes perfumes, you might be strange people.
A lot of people look at me like, hey,
you know,
how much more are you going to talk about perfumes?
You know?
Yes, but I keep going, and I'm not stopping.
Perfumes tell a bigger story. But now let's push the conversation further. Let's go to the money side of things.
Okay.
You've shared with me that certain brands have reached out to you. For me, that's a sign of confidence that there is a possibility.
Yes.
There's a possibility of commercializing your skill of reviewing the perfumes. And I'm sure you haven't yet seen the connections yet.
No,
I always tell people that you will not see all the connections once.
Yes.
The connections start when you start.
Yes, they do.
It's like someone leads you to the other person. This leads you to that. Where I am today is a product of connections I made 10 years ago.
True.
Oh, I can be a documentary photographer. Oh, now I can do podcasting. Oh, now I can actually have
Yes.
people talk about perfumes. So I don't know. Just share with us how you see this actually expanding in terms of the mental connections into the commercial industry of fragrances. Even,
Yeah.
I mean, like, do you know that fragrances can be marketed with cars?
Yes, they can.
Marketed with, it's like
With
this
a
guy
watch.
was saying that watches
Yes.
with planes and private
Yes,
jets,
with
you
cars.
get that kind
Yes,
of
I
thing.
get the
You wouldn't
gist.
sell a Rolex at a Japanese car
At
bond.
no, they
You'd
won't.
have to go like at a hangar where they have the private jets. So for me, just give me a little bit insight as we conclude. Insight of what could come out of this actually.
Okay. Before I take
And
you
I'm not
there-
going to hold you by numbers, like how much money have you made? Do you know people these days are like, got you
Uh-huh.
maker.
Yeah.
No. Value sometimes builds and stacks over time. So I want to hear that from you.
So this goes back to, again, I like to take it back a bit. If you look at the fragrance industry as a whole, the biggest influencers out there, they've all toned down their content to short format content for TikTok. Now, those that are still doing the long formats are not really getting that much views. It's only the true perfume consumers that take it. Now, this is the flip side. When Clive Christian makes a perfume, they want somebody to give people a full, in-depth review. Appreciate the
I
perfume.
get what you mean. If you're like, man, it smells good.
Smells good. It's nice.
That's
it's
so
buy it.
generic, man.
That's marketing. That's marketing. You're just
Smells
marketing
good.
a
All
perfume.
perfumes have to smell good.
Yes. So I'm in a space where I feel I do not know any other reviewers in East Africa, but I think I'm the only one doing long format. So when I review a perfume and I tag the house, they go like, that's how they feel about it. So I do, like you were saying, one thing leads to another. I started this thing, I started working with Winner Classic. Winner Classic reached out to me and put me in touch with some of these brands. Like, I didn't know anything about this. But through Winner Classic, they reached out to the brand and they sent me a whole sample
I think
pack.
Winner Classic has to reach out to me as well now. Anyways,
Yes.
yeah.
So they reached out to me. The brand loved my review, and from the day I did this review in around October, but this is now turning out to be one of the best sellers worldwide. This, yes.
Interesting.
Yes, and if you want, this is also at the Winner Classic. So, so that's how, like you were saying, you grow through your connections. You don't see it coming.
You don't see it coming.
but you'll just keep seeing.
it's like a horizon. You
Yes.
know? You drive and you can't see the
You
next
can see-
hill.
Yes,
But when you get to that hill, then you
Yeah.
can see the next hill.
exactly.
Yeah.
Now from that, I have people from Kenya who have reached out. Like, we like what you do. We need you to come down to our stores and see Chigali as well. So I have a few tours coming up this year. That I'll be traveling to different perfume stores, doing reviews. I did a masterclass in November last year. It was a success.
Man, you're big, man.
No, we're trying.
You're big.
No,
In fact, I'm privileged to have you here.
no,
It is a privilege.
no, it's not like that. But anyway, like you say, it goes back to what you're saying. You do not know what you're doing. Just follow your passion, and you'll see things. I didn't know. This is all fun to me. As reviewing my perfume collection, and as getting attention from people, I never thought would watch this content. I have the Perfume Plus. I have Ray Perfumes. Those are the biggest perfume stores in Kampala.
Wow.
I work very closely with them as well. So when that was done last year, so I do not know what happens this year. You never know what's coming. So you just have to keep your foot on the gas
And keep going.
and keep going.
Now, as we come to an end,
Yeah.
I'll go back to what I said earlier. I have you here because you inspire me. Wow. I'm giving you a minute to just inspire young people to know that the one thing they do that might not seem valuable, it's not that it's not valuable. It's just that they haven't yet seen
Yes.
the connections. So me, I just need you to inspire people young people out there. I know there are young guys out there, creatives, guys hustling maybe with his laptop bag, he's working on something.
Yes.
I mean, there's a guy there, maybe he's making a shoe brand, and we don't know.
We don't know.
But, I mean, the floor is yours, man.
Okay. To the young guys, there's nothing as powerful as passion. And why I say that, when you dim that down, you've really lowered yourself to do anything that will come your way. I feel like if you have a passion, step on it. No matter how silly it may sound. You're an artist, you do, like you say, do shoes, you do bags, you draw cartoons, whatever it is. If that's your passion and you feel like this is something you really want to do, trust me, there's always somebody out there who will come and find value in what you're doing. So long as you do it with passion and your aim goal isn't, when you put money as a chess factor, you tend to veer off. You're not, that will always find you. Just keep on your path, step on it, do you. Just do you. There's a guy yesterday, and this guy humbled me. He's an artist, he does music. He did a song talking about perfumes and tagged me and DM'd me and said, brother, I have this song and any help you need from, I need, like, he thinks I'm a
big brand or something like that. Yeah.
Maybe
you're a big brand to him, yeah.
Okay, me and myself, I'm seeing myself, but the way other people look at you,
see you differently.
Yes. So he's looking at me like, man, I have this song, I've done this, I really want to partner with you, walk me in the right places, and you know what? I'm going to walk him to those stores. I'm going to pick him up and take him to those stores.
And for me, that's what I said earlier. That how do I put it? All your breakthrough is locked under your ability to make the connections. Yeah. If you can make the connections, everything is going to break loose. The partnerships are going to break loose. Everything is going to come. It's like when you start a business, you don't know where am I going to produce from.
Yes.
Who's going to design for me this?
Yes.
But most importantly, reach out to people.
Yes.
Lastly, as I close, I'm going to share this with young people. Most of the times when friends introduce us to other friends, like, hi, meet my buddy, man, I think you guys can work together. This is what I've observed. These things never go far.
No, they don't.
Like people just say, what's up, man? It's like, cool, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I personally take an initiative to follow up on my acquaintances through people. A mutual friend, Dave, made us.
What's up, Dave?
What's up, Dave? We are here finally.
We're here.
So, someone brings us together, but both of us reached out. They're like, man, when do we do this podcast? You reached out, I reached out.
Yes.
It's not common for you guys.
You remember the first time we met? I hadn't started, by the way. But I told you about it. Like, I would want to do this thing, and it seemed so far-fetched. Every time I'd explain it to someone, they'd be like, okay.
People wouldn't get it.
Yeah, they wouldn't get it. They'd be like, okay.
But for me, it's when someone gives you a contact, reach out.
Yeah.
And for me, that's humility. Young people, if you haven't yet made the connections, be humble. Reach out. I lose nothing reaching out to Joshua, and I'm like, Joshua, how is it? Yeah. Actually, I think I was supposed to come to your place for the podcast and all that. But eventually, when your energies match, things happen instantly. Yeah. So for me, it's one thing that I think young people need to understand. When you are introduced to people, you share. Now, people have people have business cards like so, and they've never even made the call.
Not even one.
And there are two reasons, perhaps. Yeah. Either you fear to reach out. Yes. Two, you just have an ego. Sometimes you think you're better than the person they've introduced to you to. Yes. But this is what I believe. When someone says you need to hit up that guy, it's for a reason.
There's also an esteem issue. Guys feel like, no, I'm too small to call this guy.
Yeah, they look down on themselves. I think it works two ways. You
Yeah.
either have a big ego
Yeah.
or you have a very low self-esteem that
yes.
you can't reach out.
Yes.
But guys, I encourage you to reach out like I reach out to this young man. Thank you so much for showing up on this podcast, man. We could have a conversation all day, man.
Yes. Thanks for having me, man.
Man, it's good.
This was really dope.
Man, I've never actually met someone that knows fragrances as much as you do, man. You have carved your niche out, for sure. And the beauty is that you've carved your niche out of passion.
Yeah, if
You're not looking for money, are you?
Not really. If the money comes, it will come.
It will come.
Yeah,
it will
because I
find
can
you.
see the direction is going to partnerships, bigger brands reaching out to me.
It's like when you start playing soccer with your village mates.
Yes.
When you're young, you're not thinking about contracts.
No, you're not thinking of drafting me in this. No.
It's later on that you realize, man, I think I'm valuable actually. After scoring goals for guys, like,
Because when you pick up that call, man, we need you in Chigali on this day.
like,
Please
are you for real, man?
Are you calling the right number?
You know. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video, this YouTube video. I had this guy here because of inspiration. Guys, go out and be the light that you are made to be. It doesn't matter what you do. It might be filming, it might be sports, it might be dance, it might be anything. As long as you express yourself authentically, because I feel the authenticity of how you express yourself with your perfumes.
Yeah.
That authenticity is unmistakable. You can't mistake it for anything else. And by that, I mean, like, when we see it, we know it.
Yeah.
When we see you, we feel it. So, man, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. This was nice.
I'm being honest. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
And I started to get the respect for you when we work together. You're polite, man. You respect people. I gave you a call. You had a right to tell me, man, CD, you said, man, I'm coming. You didn't say, man, what you said when? I said Tuesday. You said, I'll be in.
Yeah.
And here you are, man.
Yeah, man.
And I think, guys, when we make appointments, let's just show up.
Yes.
Let's just show up. You never
Commit
know.
yourself.
This is not the last podcast with you. I'm going to have you here.
Yeah, sure thing.
After making your rounds in Kigali, Nairobi, and elsewhere, man.
We'll be right here, this podcast.
Yeah, man.
To expose more, to inspire the youth. Most importantly, to inspire the youth and bring growth to ourselves as well.
And also, how do people get you? I mean, how do people get you? Because people have to get you, man.
The Fragrance Life. The Fragrance Life on YouTube, The Fragrance Life on TikTok. My contacts are also normally there. Please, you can reach out to me. I can be your fragrance consultant. Anything you need, I can point you in the best direction. I don't have a specific store. What I normally do is you tell me what you want, and I just find out the best deal for you. Why? I did tell you why I do this. You get this thing and you spend 600,000 and you don't like it.
Man.
A young man has spent 600K that he doesn't like. So what I put myself in that space to, I'll do the testing. I've done all the
doing the testing.
I have taken all the losses.
So that you don't have to take a loss.
So that you don't have to take a loss.
Now I see the commercial value.
Yeah.
The commercial bit of things.
Yes.
Man, how could we have missed that? Thanks for reminding us that. So cheers, man.
All right.
Have you on the next one.
All right, man.
Blessings, man.
Blessings.